Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're talking about something that many of us struggle with. It's how to write a proper text to your partner so it doesn't lead to misunderstandings. So, texting is a great way to stay connected, right? But it can also cause confusion if we're not careful. So, let's dive into some practical tips, including some unique strategies to help you communicate clearly and lovingly through a text. So, the first tip I have for you is to use a clear subject line. iPhones, I know, have a subject line that you can add to your texting. So you utilize that. And if you don't have one on your phone, just add it in subject. So just like an email, you start your message with a brief summary or clear indication of your intent can set the tone. For example, you can start with question about our plans, or you can say feeling a bit overwhelmed. So this helps your partner understand what the message is about to say. Okay, the second tip is frame your text to what you actually mean from the beginning, from the start. Instead of beating around the bush or being vague, be direct. For example, instead of saying, it's fine when you're upset, say, I'm upset because I felt ignored. This reduces a lot of misunderstandings and saves time. The third tip is be clear and specific. When you're writing a message, try to express how you're feeling or what you need. Instead of saying, I'm upset, you might say, I feel hurt when you forgot our plans yesterday. So clear language helps your partner understand your feelings without guessing up front and not, in the middle or the end of the text, up front. Okay, the next step I have is using I statements. You've heard me say this before. It's focusing on how you feel versus blaming the other person. So saying something like, I felt ignored when you didn't reply to my message, instead of, you never respond to me. Very different. It keeps the tone respectful and open. Okay, the fifth tip is avoid ambiguous language. Words like nothing, fine, whatever can be misinterpreted. So if you're upset, say you're upset. If you're happy, share that. Clear language helps prevent assumptions. All right, next tip, consider the timing. If your message is serious or emotional, choose a good time or a moment to send it. Use your timer feature on your phone. Sometimes waiting a little can give both of you time to cool down and respond thoughtfully. Okay, the next thing, and I believe the last thing I want to talk about is if you're unsure about your partner's message, please ask for clarification. Don't assume. Instead of jumping to conclusions, say, can you tell me what you meant by that? It shows you care about understanding and not accusing. Okay, so clarification. And remember, while text is a useful tool, it's also best to follow up with a phone call or face-to-face conversation when things are complex or emotional. Words can be misunderstood very, very easily, but kindness and clarity go a long way. So, thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please, join me again. And I thank you for watching. I hope this helps.